a lot of sponsors let me down. I mean, Dr. Kweku Oteng, he was not picking up my phone calls. But I took a picture of him and I said,
what's it, Dr. Kweku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Are they?
He promised to sponsor, but he didn't pick up the phone call.
Oh.
I say it as it is. You see, that's the problem.
I said, what to me, I can roll like this, so to me, candy also.
So the last minute.
Oh, yeah, real. Listen, was it Dr. Kweku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Or promises on my sponsor.
He promised to be a part of it. I put it within it to my Instagram. So he said he was going to do it.
Who posted and said, Dana say,
Ross.
Sir, or your best sponsor.
And he did not pick up my
Is that
call.
why Pastor you say, can I appreciate some few people?
And I appreciate it.
And you said, and there's some people who disappointed us though.
Listen,
okay,
this is what gospel musicians go through. And you know, a lot of people.
Dr. Sonnie Badu, I apologize, say, Ediama, Dr. Kweku Oteng, after sending interview with Abeiku Santana, causing massive trend on social media. So, Dr. Sonnie Badu, right after the successful concert, Rhythm of Africa, held in Accra, a Grand Arena, a grand interview on OKFM with Abeiku Santana. Now, I'll clarify, Nyema be a make it trend on social media. So, Dr. Sonnie Badu, first clarification on my end is rulers no any sort of at the organize concert no. He needed cash to make some payment into Okoton rulers watch no to sort out part of just a concert money just no here. Now also in total was spending $180,000 plus to make the Rhythm of Africa show no successful. In fact, he had people in the studio to testify to him spending that quantum of money. Now, during the course of discussion, Ochemu said a lot of sponsors are disappointing. Nipa Bako are disappointing. Dr. Kweku Oteng. Or say Dr. Kweku Oteng promised to, sponsor the concert. Now, so time edu ye or freye Dr. Kweku Oteng and fee. The promises are on man no chese one far and for failure, just as he said. Now, a lot of people thought, say, Dr. Sonnie Badu was feeling entitled, among others. Now, so background checks, any information be posted here on his social media handles. HSA, he wasn't feeling entitled. Actually, this was the second time Dr. Sonnie Badu received a promise from Dr. Kweku Oteng Ambaso. Now, Dr. Kweku Oteng couldn't also state why he couldn't come through for him. Dr. Sonnie Badu posted some things on his Instagram handle to show say he has been loyal to Dr. Kweku Oteng. Even at a point, the state of Georgia honor Bikrampo Ebaye. It is alleged and it was rumored said Dr. Sonnie Badu played a key role in honoring Dr. Kweku Oteng in Georgia, because to receive an honor there, enye adeketua, just you must have connect and you must have people vouching for you. Apology, Dr. Sonnie Badu edifa the Instagram so say enochoye or say apology to Dr. Kweku Oteng. Let me use my platform to apologize to Dr. Kweku Oteng for calling him out on OKFM. For not sponsoring my concert, Rhythms of Africa. For those of you who don't know, I remained loyal to him and honored him gracefully in Atlanta, Georgia. For my major concert in Atlanta, Dr. Oteng promised to support the project but came up short. For the recently held concert in Ghana, I paid a courtesy call on him, and once again, he pledged to support the project, only for him to disappoint me again. After placing so much trust in his words and hoping he would make amends for his earlier failed promise. After my visit to him, I excitingly posted on my social media platform about his willingness to support the project. I must admit that it was extremely frustrating that an impression was created that Dr. Oteng had supported a successful concert that took place at the Grand Arena over the weekend, and I felt the need to clear the air. Nonetheless, I apologize sincerely to Dr. Oteng for bringing this out in the public domain. I have learnt my lesson not to depend on man, and indeed, when I turned back to God, He surprised me and made Rhythms of Africa arguably one of the best events in Ghana thus far. the opeso chemu and he say enye and the first time I just say Dr. Kweku Oteng I promise our failing or say first time or who still should be outside Ghana or US Atlanta I just say Dr. Kweku Oteng promise no just 1 year or say Dr. Kweku Oteng eba Georgia just onano just as he posted on his social media platforms enye easy say ubenya the state of Georgia honoring you otwaso state say oba Ghana no just okuhu Dr. Kweku Oteng ne kasa e ma ne promising say obe sponsor HSN the Rhythms of Africa concert into out of excitement no oposti Dr. Kweku Oteng Instagram page matches and fans and music lovers who say one of the key sponsors is this. Of course, said Dr. Kweku Oteng is in your leg so it will be very difficult to get others coming on board because people will say be our mousika block and it will be very difficult to get other sponsors coming on board. So probably he was finding it difficult to get more sponsors for his concert because of promise at Dr. Kweku Oteng and the man, and of course posting 4 people to see say Dr. Kweku Oteng is one of the sponsors. Until right after the sponsors me and buy Dr. Kweku Oteng and the fact say he had to sell his rollers, he had to go through a lot to make the show successful. No, he wanted the world to know say it wasn't easy for him. The few people that came together also should at least have their credit. Until he thought it wise, it is right. He just clarifies the air. Said Dr. Kweku Oteng couldn't come through for him. As usual, Ghanaians probably misunderstood him, and I said the way he put the message across, no ebia anye Ghanaians binum the ematch say omo blasteno back and forth. Some people are believing, however, say we any apology a statement. Others also have connected the dots and felt the pain. Dr. Sonnie Badu a failure. We any update about on Dr. Sonnie Badu and Dr. Kweku Oteng saga. Any recent update ebeba yedibe bremu ewo Vimbas.
Good. So a lot of sponsors let me down. I mean Dr. Kweku Oteng, he was not picking up my phone calls. But I took a picture of him and I said,
what's it, Dr. Kweku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Are they?
He promised to sponsor, but he didn't pick up the phone call.
Oh.
I say it as it is. You see, that's the problem.
I said, what to me, I can roll like this, so to me, can do also.
So the last minute.
Oh, yeah, real. Listen, was it Dr. Kweku Oteng?
He didn't pick up my phone call.
Or promise was on sponsor.
He promised to be a part of it. I put it within it to my Instagram. So he said he was going to do it.
Who posted and said, Dana said,
Ross.
Sir, also a best sponsor.
And he did not pick up my
Is that
call.
why Pastor you say, can I appreciate some few people?
And I appreciate it.
And you said, and there's some people who disappointed us though.
Listen,
okay, now this
is what gospel musicians go through. And you know, a lot of people. Gospel, I advocate for my people.
Oh, say what can't Rolex there? My umbo is disappointing.
No, he didn't pick up. I mean, it's just I respect that.
Proposal. Oh, Debbie, that one we can't speak for. We can ask him. An agreement is an agreement.
You know what I'm coming to do on the stage. You know what I'm doing. You see, I'm not the ordinary Ghanaian. Give me your word, and I've honored Dr. Kweku Oteng more than any other person in Ghana. I honored him at the city capital in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, so we
have a relationship.
Not bronze.
I gave him loads of awards. Okay, so he let me down.
Miss G, not bronze.
I respect.
Prophet
exactly. But I respect that. I respect that. Omami for 4 years, Sonny, you best support it, and I didn't hear nothing. I called him several times. He never picked up my phone call.
But doc, my main can't chat here for some questions. About programs and Yamina Mibusa questions.
Hey,
Pacho Misemo, Miss G now about the program.
No. So this is what happened. Last minute, I needed to make some payments, and Charlie, for watching the Fako, my wife was not happy about it because I bought that watch for my first son.
Oh,
that watch was for him. Because Rolex they appreciate. But I told my wife I gotta do it, and I sold it. And yeah, for the whole concert. No, does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I didn't Rolex $2 million on that. No. But then last minute, I needed to do some stuff, right? And I did that.
Vimbaz TV.